With this historic executive order I will sign today, we're formally classifying fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
They've been trying to convince the American people that fentanyl comes from Venezuela.
It does not.
Which it does not. It comes mostly from Mexico, with the ingredients coming from China.
China.
At least
Black
these
market.
boat strikes are on the right, in the right ocean, because every other boat strike has been in the Atlantic off the coast of Venezuela, and that is not a route that drug dealers use to bring drugs into the United States. The Pacific coast, and we don't know if it was off the coast of Mexico, off the coast of Central America. Venezuela does not have a coast on the Pacific Ocean, so at least now he's striking the right ocean. I think part of this is to distract from the fact that I think that Rob Reiner, no, you might laugh, but I think he's getting criticism from Republicans. In a way, I always think that part of what Trump does is to distract. But he does all sorts of things.
We've been striking boats for months. So, did he know Rob Reiner was going to get murdered in
because
September?
he's trying. The reason he's been shooting boats for months is because he's trying to convince the American people to justify.
You said it was a distraction.
Yeah, to justify regime change in Venezuela. I, for one, I'm in favor of regime change in Venezuela. I wish the U.S. wasn't going alone. I wish we had an international coalition putting pressure on Maduro, who is a bad guy, destabilizing all of the Western Hemisphere, and he is anti-American. He's a horrible human being oppressing the people of Venezuela. But yes, these strikes off the coast of Venezuela, nothing to do with drug importation into the United States.
I disagree. Those drugs do go all over the hemisphere. They also go to Europe. They go all over the world.
They go to Europe.
Here's the deal.
They're not coming
drugs,
to the United States.
And there's a larger issue here, which is that Trump has long promised. He did it during his first term. He did it during his campaign, a more muscular response from the federal government to the scourge of drugs in our own hemisphere. The national security strategy, police our own hemisphere. You and I are in agreement. Maduro is a thug. He is a crime lord. He is a terrible person, and he does need to go. It's in our own backyard. If we do not police it, who will? Not to mention the fact that you made the case. Fentanyl does cause deaths, but there are other drugs that cause massive harm to thousands of American families. If we are not going to clean up the Western Hemisphere,